Hello everyone and welcome back. This is just a very short video, just an update of progress report on the two violins I'm making, the maple and the spruce. And this is the top for this is the Guarneri, and I'm doing all this by hand, apart from the bandsaw across there for cutting the shape out, which I suppose I could have done that with a coping saw, but I didn't bother. But the rest of it, like for the example, this platform here now, I have a little router with a cutter, and I could run around here and do all that, and I'd probably have it done in a few minutes. But I've decided these two violins, I can say, apart from the bandsaw, they'll be completely handmade. Because the first three violins I did, well, in fact, the first one I didn't put purfling in, so I never did this. And on the second and third violins that you saw the girls playing, I did that with the router. But this, as I say, it's going to be all by hand. So it's just a case of, I cut this to shape, as you can see I've marked it, and then I had the gouge here, and I gouged it out, and then I went round with the chisel and chiseled that like that, and then I had a file then like this, and then filed round like that to get that flat. And then when that's done, then I have the little purfling cutter there, and that will run round to mark that, go down with the knife to deepen those cuts, and then go around with this and chip it out. So that'll all be done by hand. And here's one, as they say, I've made earlier, and this is the Strad, and the purfling. Let's have a look now. Well, there's one. Where is it now? Well, if I show you yeah, I'll show you there. You see, I've got my nice points there and there, and there's one somewhere where it chipped out, and I can't find it. There, you can see there. They've got nice. Oh, that's it. Yeah, you can just see there. A tiny bit chipped out. The rest are fine. If I turn it over, you see, I've got nice points everywhere, but it was just that one. It was most annoying, but anyway, I'm sure Stradivarius had the same trouble. But as I say, you can see there they've got a nice. They just need a bit of cleaning up now, but they're and I've got obviously the pegs in the bottom to line it up. And then this is the Guarneri. These two, the back and the front, they're about, I'd say they're about 95% finished. This still needs a lot of scraping because I haven't got to finish that off. But that's the state of play with that. And I say that's the top there. And that is basically it. I say I can claim then that it's all been handmade. So that's as far as it's got. Then the next thing when these are finished is to carve the backs out and tune them, tap tone them, and get the mode 1, 2 and 5 frequencies, and that'll be it then, and then to be to carve the neck. So all being well, they'll be done for the end of March, because I mean it's the 20, was it the 20? Oh, it is. Oh, it's the 24th. So there's yeah, so it'd be nice if I've got them for the end of March. But I've also got, because I've got, show you, this is the orange violin that you saw one of the girls playing. I don't know if it's still a bit out of tune. Oh no, out of tune. But I kept notes of the thicknesses, and then I noticed on this one, around the bottom here, it's 4mm. I mean, it should be thinner than that. I don't actually know why I left it 4mm, but I did. So I shall take this off and thin it, and then they can play this and see what thinning it out does. It should, well, hopefully, well, it'll be a different sound. Whether it improves the sound or not, I don't know. But I shall get that done as well. But there's so hopefully they'll be done for the end of March, and then we'll have a video of them playing some different tunes. As I say, that's the plan, but I'm not going to break my neck. I mean, it's not, you know, rushing, you know, to get it done, because it's not as if, I don't know, somebody, for example, Nigel Kennedy. Let's say I've got to have Nigel Kennedy's violin ready for him for the end of March because he's doing a concert. Well, there's no rush for that. If they're not ready, then it'll be April. So that's the state of play there. So as I say, these are more or less done. They need a little bit of, you can see on the way the light catches it, actually it looks worse than what it is. I've found that before with these, you know, the in the light they look all lumpy and bumpy, but they're not actually as lumpy and bumpy in real life as they appear on camera. So yeah, so that's that. So that's this now. So that'll be to well, I'll put the purfling in first, and then I'll get this carved out and then fit it onto there. Well, it has been fitted because you can see I've got little holes there. So because what I did was when I glued the pieces together and it was in the block, in the slab before it was all cut, I then put, in fact they're I don't know, yeah, I won't bother, but what I did, that was on top, and then I drilled down into it, and so before I even marked the violin out, that's attached, and then I went round with the washer and marked it out so that it will always line up again in with those pegs. So that's that. With regard to purfling, if you look on the internet, there's loads and loads of videos of purfling and how to go about it, but I just thought I'd do a little progress report. So that is the state of play, and I'll reappear probably. What will I do again? I'll get these carved out. I might do a little video of the tap tone process, because I bought a little guitar amp, so I might put that on and have the tea leaves and see the patterns. So I may do a video of that. So yeah, so that's basically it for today. A very short video. So I shall reappear next time. So bye for now, and hope, yeah, that's it. So bye for now.